Assalamu alaikum, my name is Ibadat. Today my presentation topic is theories of learning. What is learning? The relatively permanent change in a person's knowledge or behavior due to experience. Nobody really knows how learning takes place, but there are few theories to describe that. Behavioralism. Conflict to observable and measurable behavior. Classical conditioning by Pavlov and operant conditioning by Skinner. Classical conditioning was a simple example of getting stimulus to response. It was conducted by a professor in which there was a doctor who rang a bell. Then the dog came and he looked for food. It was his indicator, the bell related, or he linked that bell to the food. Whenever the bell rang, dog immediately thought about food. It was simultaneously responding to something. And in operant conditioning, it was by Skinner. The response is made first, then reinforced, followed. In behavioralism, you identify a lot of changes, a lot of experiences in your own behavior, and you observe that. Behavioralism in class is reward and punishment. Like you go in a class, if you have a presentation and you do well in it, you get a reward, and if you don't, you get punishment for it. It is the best example of behavioralism in classroom. Some other critics of behavioralism that it does not account for process taking place in the mind that can be observed. One fit is all, knowledge is given and observed. There's not much you can do with it. Second is learning theories. Cognitism. Growing in response to behavioralism, knowledge is stored in cognition as a symbol. Whatever knowledge is going around you, it is basically mentally processed in your brain. This connect with it. Cognitive theory, which is you can see is related to the brain by discovering learning by whatever you go. It's not about your age, but whatever you learn, whatever the concept that is stored by you, whatever you discover, whatever you learn, the problems, the present, the past, no matter whatever material it is in, that is stored in your brain. New material is preserved in the symmetrical way, which connects the cognitive structure in a meaningful way. Meaningful verb learning, which you can learn difficult material and connect it with the old. Cognitivism in classroom is curiosity, observing others, doing stuff that others can't do. Critics is of cognitivism is like it is input and output process. It does not account individuality. Social learning theory. Social learning theory outgrew the cognitive theory. It was by Albert Bandura. Learning takes place through observation and sentiment. When you observe someone, you learn from them. Social learning theories can be learned from models. A 10 code of code retained in memory, accurately responds to observed activity, possess satisfying motivation to apply new theories. In this, you know how much power you have, how much capable this seems, how caring you seem to be it, how similar the learning is, and how many models are observed. It is established by Scholz want to be like his model or behave like him or emotionally connect with them. Child comes to believe that they have same character as their model. They identify as them. In classroom, it can be identified like cooperative learning and group work, model response and expectation, opportunity to observe. Criticism do not take account in one's individuality. You lose the account of one's individuality, one's emotion, one's motivation. You just copy others. Social constructivism grew out and response in constructively. Knowledge is actively constructed. Learning is search of meaning, dialogue or response of learning. In classroom, it's the journey, people focusing, collaborating and cooperating. The criticism is that suggesting the knowledge is neither given or observed. It cannot be fit in a group. And lastly, humanistic. It is my favorite one because it is about humans, human instincts, human motivation, self-actualization or learning, what you learn on your own, mentally, physically, intellectually, psychiatrically. Learning should be enforced. So these are the few theories of learning. I hope you get my point or you understand the presentation. Thank you for listening. It's me, Ibadat, signing out.